Last week was a difficult week. The unbearable truth, a truth we probably all suspected, was confirmed when the bodies of little 9-month-old Kfir Bibas and his big brother Ariel, just 4 years old, were returned to Israel along with their mother Shiri. Their nightmare that began on October 7, 2023 when Hamas terrorists and their civilian accomplices stormed their home in Kibbutz Nir Oz had ended in the most devastating way imaginable. But even in death, that cruelty continued when Hamas initially returned a body they said was Shiri Bibas, only for it to be forensically confirmed it wasn't, forcing Hamas to release her actual body early Saturday morning. You have to wonder, is there any limit to the level of depravity Hamas continue to exhibit? The answer is no. Just this past weekend, they forced hostages Guy Gibor Dalal and Ivantar David to watch other hostages be freed, only for them to be dragged back into captivity afterwards. In their sick, sadistic ways, Hamas prey on the hopes of all of us. We desperately hoped that by some miracle, the Bibas boys and their mother were alive, only for that hope to be destroyed with the confirmation of their deaths. It's a confirmation that hit us like a gut-wrenching hammer blow to the hearts of all Israelis and the Jewish world, including all people of good conscience worldwide. The only hearts not breaking in the world today are those people without hearts to break. The murder of the Bibas family was not just a crime against an innocent, beautiful family. It was a crime against decency and humanity everywhere. Hamas tried to blame their deaths on an Israeli airstrike, but forensic evidence proved that that was just another lie. The family were brutally murdered at the hands of monsters. But even if that were not true, Hamas has been responsible for every single death, both Palestinian and Israeli, since October 7 and every day afterwards, no matter the context. If they had not decided to launch a genocidal war on the people of Israel, then Shiri Bibas and her children would be alive today. So would every Israeli child, and every Palestinian child, and every Thai worker, and every pensioner, and every teenager dancing at a festival celebrating peace. Everyone. But beyond all the politics is a very human story. In Israel, there's a man called Ariel Bibas who was held hostage for 484 days of hell. When he was kidnapped, he had a loving wife and 2 small children, flaming red hair, smiles that could melt your heart. Today his family is gone. And so, our hearts will break, as they should. Our tears will flow, as they must. The grief is immeasurable, and the trauma in our community is real, and it's raw. We will mourn Shiri, Kfir, Ariel, and every other victim of the October 7 atrocities. And as painful as this moment is, it will not weaken our resolve, but strengthen it, in order to keep on giving us the strength to keep on standing up, even if at times it feels like we're standing alone. We have a duty we intend to keep, to continue to fight our enemies so that such atrocities can never be repeated.